Can I actually live by these 5 brutal Stoic truths for a whole week without wasting a single second? Stoicism isn't just some ancient philosophy, it's a practical guide to living a purposeful life. It's about applying timeless wisdom to our modern lives, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. We'll be exploring 5 brutal Stoic truths that can help you stop wasting time and live with purpose. We're constantly bombarded with distractions, social media, emails, notifications. It's easy to get sucked into the vortex of endless scrolling and procrastination. Before you know it, hours have passed, and you've accomplished nothing. This is a clear sign that you're lacking direction, and that's where Stoicism comes in. But it's not just distractions, it's also the lack of clear goals. Without a sense of purpose, it's easy to drift through life, wasting time on things that don't truly matter. You might find yourself stuck in a rut, feeling unfulfilled and restless. That's a signal that you need to reevaluate your priorities. Modern life can be overwhelming, and it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle. We're constantly being told to do more, achieve more, and be more. But in the midst of all this chaos, it's hard to stay focused on what truly matters. That's why Stoicism offers a refreshing perspective, one that emphasizes living in accordance with your values. The constant pursuit of more money, more status, more stuff, can be exhausting. It's a never-ending cycle that leaves us feeling empty and unfulfilled. That's because true fulfillment comes from within, not from external sources. Stoicism teaches us to look inward for guidance and wisdom. Let's dive into the 5 brutal Stoic truths. The first truth is that you are not your thoughts. This means that you have the power to choose which thoughts to engage with and which to let go of. For example, imagine you're worried about a project deadline. Instead of getting caught up in anxious thoughts, you can choose to focus on the present moment and take action. The second truth is that the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This means that obstacles are opportunities in disguise. Think of a time when you hit a roadblock, but it forced you to find a creative solution. That's Stoicism in action. The third truth is that the universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it. This means that change is inevitable, but it's up to us to choose how we respond to it. For instance, imagine you lose your job. You can choose to see it as an opportunity to explore new possibilities or get stuck in negativity. The fourth truth is that we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. This means that we often create our own suffering by dwelling on negative thoughts. Think of a time when you worried about something that never happened. That's the power of imagination working against you. The fifth and most impactful truth is that the greatest wealth is to live content with little. In a world that constantly tells us to want more, this truth can be counterintuitive. But think of it this way, when you're content with what you have, you're free to focus on what truly matters: relationships, personal growth, and experiences. Recap: the 5 brutal Stoic truths are about taking control of your thoughts, turning obstacles into opportunities, embracing change, managing your imagination, and living content with little. By embracing these truths, you can break free from the cycle of wasting time and live a more purposeful life. Which of these brutal Stoic truths resonated with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're interested in more practical philosophy and self-improvement content, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell.